Welcome back to another episode of Growth Mindset Diaries. I'm your host, Bayrik, and today we're diving into a topic that affects all of us: limiting beliefs. Have you ever found yourself thinking, I'm not smart enough, or I could never do that? These thoughts are like invisible walls keeping us from reaching our potential. But here's the truth: those walls aren't real. They are built by stories we tell ourselves, and the good news is, we have the power to tear them down. In today's episode, we'll explore what limiting beliefs are and where they come from, how they affect your life, actionable strategies to break free from them. Get ready to challenge the way you think and unlock new possibilities. Let's dive in. Let's start with a definition. Limiting beliefs are assumptions or perceptions we hold about ourselves and the world that restrict our growth and potential. They usually sound like, I'm not smart enough to start a business. I'll never be good at relationships. I can't succeed because I'm too old or too young or inexperienced. These beliefs are often subconscious. We don't even realize they're controlling our actions or inaction. So, where do they come from? Past experiences. Maybe you failed at something once, and now you avoid trying again because you think failure is inevitable. Cultural or societal influences, messages from society, family, or peers can create expectations that limit us. Fear. At their core, limiting beliefs are often rooted in fear. Fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown. Recognizing these beliefs is the first step to breaking free. Limiting beliefs don't just affect how you think, they affect every part of your life. They determine what risks you take, what opportunities you pursue, and how you respond to challenges. For example, in career, someone might avoid applying for a dream job because they think they're not qualified enough. Or, in relationships, believing you're not lovable might stop you from forming meaningful connections. And in personal growth, a belief like, I'm not disciplined, could keep you from achieving your goals. But here's the most important thing to understand. These beliefs are not facts. They're interpretations, and you have the power to change them. For example, for years I believed I wasn't good at public speaking. The thought of standing in front of an audience made me feel sick. This belief started in school when I stumbled over my words during a presentation, and everyone laughed. From that moment on, I told myself, I'm just not a public speaker. That belief held me back for years. I avoided opportunities to share my ideas, even though I had a lot to say. But one day, I decided enough was enough. I reframed my belief. Instead of saying, I'm not good at public speaking, I started saying, I'm learning to become a confident speaker. This shift wasn't instant, but it was powerful. I started small, practicing in front of a mirror, then speaking to small groups. Over time, I realized my fear was just a story I'd been telling myself. Today, I feel more confident than ever, and I wouldn't be here hosting this podcast without that mindset shift. What about you? What's a belief that's been holding you back? Take a moment to reflect as we move on to how you can break free from them. Let's get practical. Here are 5 steps to overcome limiting beliefs and create empowering ones. Identify the belief. Write down the beliefs that come up when you think about your biggest fears or challenges. For example, I can't start my own business because I'm not smart enough. Challenge the belief. Ask yourself, is this belief absolutely true? What evidence supports or contradicts it? Have other people in my situation succeeded? Reframe of the belief. Replace the limiting belief with an empowering one. For example, I'm not smart enough becomes I'm resourceful and can learn what I need to succeed. Take small actions to prove it wrong. Action is the antidote to fear. If your belief is, "I'm not good at fitness," start with a 10-minute walk. Small wins build confidence. Practice self-compassion. Remember, changing beliefs takes time. Be kind to yourself during this process. Celebrate progress, no matter how small. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Positive influences can help shift your mindset. Practice daily affirmations. Repeating empowering statements can rewire your brain. Journal about your beliefs regularly. Writing helps you process and challenge your thoughts. Remember, mindset is like a muscle. The more you work on it, the stronger it becomes. Let's recap. Limiting beliefs are just stories we tell ourselves, but they don't have to define us. By identifying, challenging, and reframing them, you can create a mindset that supports your growth. Here's your challenge for the week. Write down one limiting belief, reframe it into an empowering statement, and take one small action to prove it wrong. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow Growth Mindset Diaries and share it with a friend who could use a mindset reset. You can also connect with me on TikTok and Instagram. I'd love to hear your reflections. Let's continue growing together. See you in the next episode.